Welcome back. We are here with a couple of people that are very involved with the Lyric Theater. Adam Hagler is here, and you've been in some other productions besides the one that we are going to talk about today. And Darrell, you're involved with this extremely much.
I've moved in at the Lyric.
I guess so. But every summer there is a wonderful production that usually involves children.
Who started this anyway? Who started these big summer productions?
I'm not really sure who started the Seussical way back. Was that
Way back.
probably?
And what happened? I mean, I know the answer to this, but it was kind of one of those. Wow, we're doing a summer thing, and we're going to involve as many children or kids as possible.
And workshops and other things.
I think right off the bat it was a huge success.
Yeah.
People love anything that has children involved in it, and so
And just
every year I think
it's
it's just kind of grown a little bit.
Yeah. And then last year we did The Wizard of Oz, which was a huge production.
Yes.
More people that we could ever probably put up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we did. I mean, you know
It
what?
was hectic. You know, we were scrambling for folding chairs.
Everyone was
and-
smiling though.
Yeah,
during
we all
all
had a
that
good
chaos.
time. Yeah.
So we feel definitely for the directors of these ginormous
Yeah.
productions, and Peter Pan being no different.
Yeah, I think
Darrell is the director of Peter Pan. And what desire did you have to do this particular play?
I'm not sure what came
Oh.
over me.
Oh,
It was a moment of madness. I don't know. You know, we have a handful of directors. There's probably 10 maybe at the Lyric, and summer productions are a huge undertaking. It takes your entire summer. Adam is playing Peter Pan. When I first spoke with him, Adam had 3 band camps, I believe, if not
Wow.
more, scheduled, and he had to make a decision, and he only got to go to one of them. And so it takes a lot of time, a lot of commitment for
dedication,
this
yeah.
summer, and so it kind of becomes your summer project because we started. Rehearsal actually started June 1st, but in reality, we started back in the 1st of May.
Yeah.
We were just working off location
right.
wherever some of the churches allowed us to come and use their facilities. And so it's a huge undertaking. And so I said all that is, you know, after you do one summer, you really don't want to take your next summer and devote to that. And a lot of not only directors, but also cast, they'll do a summer
Yeah.
production, and then lots of times they may not be in the next summer, and then they come back.
Right.
And so
There's
that's
a
kind of
recuperation process
Yes.
going on there.
and matter of fact, saying that, we are actually taking nominations right now for our production for next summer. So we actually, if you've got a show that you'd love to see us do, give us a call or an email or Facebook or something and suggest it. And we'll look into it.
Doesn't mean that it's going to be chosen
Right.
because there's
Does-
a lot
yeah.
of factors involved.
Doesn't even
there.
mean that it'll be voted on. What we do, we get together in September, and we are theater company members, and you can become a member. It's a $5 membership, and you can have a voice in what we do.
Yeah.
And we pick a play in September. A lot of the things that we get submitted to us are just not doable at our theater. Either sometimes they're on tour. Sometimes they're simply just too big of a production.
Some things are not even available.
Some things are not available. Some are so outlandishly expensive we just can't.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're, I guess the committee goes through and those out that are not going to work.
Yes.
So then when you come to the voting process,
It'll be
You're
narrowed
able to
down to
vote on
2 or
what-
3.
right.
And you'll be able to vote on things that we can actually
Right.
do. I think there's nothing worse than voting something in.
and then find out you can't do
I think
it.
as a theater company, we have a commitment to our theater company members, and that if they vote something in, we try to make a commitment
Right.
to make that happen,
Right.
even if it's not necessarily our choice. But nothing worse than voting something in. We've had that happen recently. We voted in a play and found out when it came time we couldn't get the rights to it.
Right.
Because it was on tour and it had been extended, and it just, we had to let it go.
Okay.
So
Well, but that's not the case with Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is well under the way.
Tell us, Peter.
Now,
Adam.
tell us, Peter. Now, I want to ask the process to choose Peter. I mean, you know, and
He's the only one that auditioned for it.
is that right?
So, no,
Seriously.
he's really not. We took what we could get.
Well, when,
No.
when you choose a character, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because of a lot of things. The character, the size of the person, the weight of the person. I mean,
Yeah.
for this particular one, yes.
And it's something I have learned over the last few years working with some other directors and also auditioning. There's a lot of things, and there was actually quite a few people who auditioned for the part of Peter Pan. And always a tough decision. You always have more people that could do the part than what you can pick. But, you want them to look the part. You want them, they've got to be able to sing.
You
act.
have a visual, I think, of what you see that character as, and I guess you got it.
I fit the bill.
There you go.
Well,
He
Adam
fit the
had,
part.
Adam had to be able to fly too, right?
Yes. He's an expert flyer.
Is he? Okay. So tell us how this process has been for you and how you're feeling, Peter.
Well, it's been
I'll call you Adam. But
It's been a ton of fun, I'll tell you. We've had rehearsal after rehearsal, but I've not regretted a single minute of it. It's
Okay.
been so much fun. I encourage anybody, anytime they see, auditions are for this, that they need to go out and audition for it because you'll have the time of your life, I promise you.
now, and when did you get the bug? You know, the acting bug. This isn't
acting
your
bug?
first rodeo.
Eh,
This is seventh.
Okay.
Seventh play, I started in the 3rd grade in Cinderella, and actually Captain Hook, Brian Miller, he directed the first play that I was in, Cinderella, so Prince Charming.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay.
I remember those days.
It was so long
It's
ago.
like a veteran
So
actor.
long
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
I'm speechless now. That's funny.
Okay. You guys have got to come see Adam as Peter Pan. You're going to love it.
You know, and we've been privy on Facebook to see some of the posters that are,
Yeah.
are coming out, and phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like who I would
Yeah.
see Peter Pan.
Jamie Stevens is doing our posters for us, and I think he's had a lot of fun with it. He's got us a poster. It looks like that Peter is up flying over the city.
Looks great.
So posters are we're anxious to get them up, and we're going to do a variety of posters. And actually, we've been real fortunate. We have a great crew all the way around that we're working with. Huge amount of people. You've got, of course, Jules is doing all of our publicity. Rick Crossley is directing our music, and we have musicians and choreographers and costumes, and so
It's a joint
huge.
project.
It's
It's
huge.
not just the picking out of the actors that are going to play the parts. It's
Yeah.
the cast, the crew, the whole bit.
As director, you feel any pressure?
Yes. Yes, I wake up days and I kind of wake up panicky.
Well, it's
for
just
a few
not-
minutes,
not
and
on
then
the-
I kind of like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I think we can do this.
Well, you got 4 weeks left.
Yeah.
I think we
Don't do that.
Well,
But we want to get the dates out. We're running
yeah,
a little short
August
on time,
2nd is the
so-
first.
It's the easiest thing to remember is the first 2 weekends of August, Friday,
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The only thing we're doing different this year, on the second week, we've added a Saturday afternoon show.
matinee show.
Matinee.
At
So
2
it's
o'clock.
Friday and Saturday, 7 o'clock, Sunday at 2. The next weekend, Friday at 7, Saturday at 2 and 7, and then Sunday at 3. And this is going to be a challenge for our actors. They have to be
That's
there
2 in a day.
2 to 3 hours ahead of time, and so they're going to be there 11 or 12 o'clock, and pretty much until 10
Exhaustion
o'clock that
comes
night.
to mind.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
the working hours.
Yeah, yeah.
But
except
these
for
guys are
volunteers.
good. We've been kind of laughing at them because they're doing a ton of dancing, a ton of singing, and Brian, who is playing Hook, about halfway through the rehearsal, he is sopping wet, and he's like gasping for air. And I told him, I said, buddy, you're gonna have to start going to the gym or something. You got to condition
Pace
yourself
yourself.
because it's work.
Yeah.
We're just about out of time. I want to let people know that a new ticketing program is in place, and people are buying tickets now. These are reserved seating
Yes.
for the first.
Well, the
several
whole building is
the
reserved
yes,
seating.
Yes. So we encourage people, if they want to see this program, we try to give enough time to where they can come and see it. Also, it's going to be a 2-week process to come and book your show. So we encourage you to go to the lyricharrison.org and click on tickets, and there will be a actual diagram of each seating. So pick your day and pick your seats. and there's a process of buying these tickets.
And you can
beforehand.
type in, it's kind of hard to remember internet addresses sometimes, but if you'll just type in Ozark Arts Council of Harrison, it'll automatically
Google
take
it,
you to
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But we just encourage you, go ahead and buy your seats now. There are a lot of people that want to sit in certain places.
So-
we turned people away last year, so
It's a
buy
month
your
away.
tickets now.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's kind of nice. You can print your ticket out at your own, on your own computer. You don't have to do anything. Just show up with that
Okay.
Yeah.
and
All
pay,
right.
pay for it.
Yeah.
We wish you much success in your continuation of practice and can't wait to see the.
I'm going to need it. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Too bad you don't have any personality, Adam.
Yeah.
I'm a dull person.
Everybody come out and look at the schedule beginning in August. I think 2nd is when it first starts, is the first day. So, and those are 2 weeks. And we appreciate everyone being on the show today. We want to apologize for Fred Wool not being here, and we'll try to get him
He'll
in
be
a
here
couple weeks
sometime.
to follow up. And we'll have you back on, I think, hopefully in a couple weeks. Okay,
No,
great.
good deal.
Thank everyone for
I'm
being on the
missing
show
that one.
this
Yeah.
week. We see you again in a couple weeks. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again next time.
I hate that I'm going to be at.